Have you ever noticed something strange about your heart? How it has a terrible memory for pain, but a photographic memory for moments that meant something? Because honestly, why do we miss people who made us cry at 2 a.m., doubt our worth, overthink every message, and search questions like, is this normal? Even though logically it makes no sense, but emotionally it feels completely real. And the truth is, you don't miss the pain, you miss the version of them you hoped they would become. If they change when things get better, deep down they're not like this version that never actually hurt you. So your brain keeps inviting that imaginary person back while ignoring the reality, just like missing a stressful job that ruined your sleep, but remembering only the lunch breaks and that one nice coworker, because selective memory is powerful. And on top of that, pain creates bonding. When someone hurts you repeatedly, your brain doesn't say leave, it says fix this, survive this. And that struggle creates attachment, because chaos hooks faster than comfort. Your nervous system gets used to emotional highs and lows. The rare good moments feel amazing because they're rare, turning love into emotional gambling, where your brain whispers just one more chance. And that's why missing them feels confusing, because you're not craving them. You're craving the emotional pattern, the adrenaline, the anticipation, the suspense of wondering whether they'll show up today or disappear again. So peace feels boring when you've been trained on stress, and silence feels uncomfortable when your heart learned noise. And then there's the ego part nobody likes to admit, because when someone hurts you, it leaves an unfinished question in your mind like, why wasn't I enough? So sometimes missing them isn't love, it's wanting closure, validation, or proof that the pain mattered, secretly hoping they'll come back with a dramatic apology so your wounds can feel justified, especially late at night, when loneliness brings back whoever left the deepest emotional mark. And we also confuse familiar with safe, because the brain prefers known pain over unknown peace. At least with them, you knew what to expect, even if it was disappointment. While healing feels quiet and growth doesn't create dramatic memories, so the mind goes back to what it recognizes, and missing them doesn't mean leaving was a mistake, just like people miss cigarettes, not because they were healthy, but because habits leave echoes. Emotional habits do the same, and sometimes you miss them because you were real with them, because you loved honestly, tried fully, and believed deeply. So losing that version of yourself hurts too. And it's funny how we miss people who replied late, but not the lost sleep, miss mixed signals, but not the anxiety, miss good morning texts, but not the overthinking after scene, because the brain remembers the highlight reel and deletes the behind-the-scenes trauma. Healing starts when you stop shaming yourself for missing them, stop romanticizing the pain, and ask whether you miss them or the feeling of being needed or familiar. Because if they truly gave you peace, your heart wouldn't feel so tired remembering them. And healing doesn't mean you never think of them again. It means when you do, it doesn't pull you back. And one day, you'll remember them, not with longing, but with understanding, realizing they stayed in your memory, not because they were special, but because they touched something unfinished inside you. And once that part heals, the missing fades quietly, like a song slowly stopping in your head, leaving you not angry, but free. So if you miss someone who hurt you right now, take a breath. You're not broken, you're processing. And one day, the same heart that misses them will thank you for letting them go. Because peace feels unfamiliar at first, but once you get used to it, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it.